welcome to the Reflection Diaries. So I have incense here, so to clear the energy and to center myself, so that I can talk with you guys, so that I can have a conversation, so that I can reflect, and so that we can just grow as individuals on this journey. So today's reflection is about self-doubt. So for me, self-doubt is something that has been quite chronic. It's a chronic disease, honestly. So with that, I've decided to actually push myself quite a bit, and that means I've decided to step out of my comfort zone, because I've become so grounded, so planted in that anything that feels slightly that screams growth, that screams evolving, that screams stepping into my power, my excellence, my greatness, scares me. And I realized that no, man, I'm really dimming my light. I'm feeding the devil that is on my shoulder. I'm feeding the shadow side that constantly where I'm giving life to things that shouldn't even be a thing. You know what I mean? I'm giving life to my fears. I'm giving life to things that constantly try to dim my light and my potential. Half of the time I'm just feeding into them, and I'm just playing along and having that be my comfort zone. And with that, it's taking away from all that I could be. It's taking away from my trueness. Who is Elona without this fear? You know, that is who I'm trying to get to. The person without the fear, the person who doesn't think, oh my gosh, I cannot do this. Oh my gosh, I'm not good enough. Oh my gosh, who would even listen to me? Oh my gosh, so many thoughts, so much negative energy, just it's simmering. So I decided, no man, I need to take action. And taking action is this, what I'm currently doing right now. I'm stepping into my power, stepping into my light, and I'm just embracing all that it is. Elona, I'm embracing my greatness. I'm deciding to let go of the fears that hold me captive half of the time. And upon reflecting, I've realized that I've been really feeding into, you know, the negative what if. You know how with every situation there's two sides to things. There could be a negative result from what's happening in your life, and there could also be a positive result. I mean, life is always 50-50. There's a good and there's the bad. In order for there to be good, there has to be the bad. It's a package deal. And with that, I realized that I was really expecting a lot from myself. I was expecting myself to be perfect, to get it right the first time, to really keep it going. Like, I really expected to be the it thing. I expected everything that I do to just be the best. And yes, that type of mentality does drive you. It does push you and keep you motivated so that you can do your absolute best. But at the same time, it has held me back. It has held me back because, in the sense that I have been feeding into the negative aspects. Like, what if, for example, these reflection diaries don't go anywhere? What if no one listens to what I have to say? What if no one grows from what I have to say? What if I don't grow from what I'm sharing, from these reflections that I'm constantly unpacking? And enough is enough. Enough is enough with that negative energy, because I need to start accepting that that is the package deal. It's literally the package deal. There will always be a negative aspect that will come from certain situations, that will come from taking risks, that will come from stepping out of your comfort zone. There will literally always be the negative what if. So now I've decided that, you know what, I'm going to embrace the positive. I'm going to embrace the positive what if, the good side, like, oh my gosh, what if people do listen to me? Oh my gosh, what if someone does grow out of this? What if someone has something to share? What if I evolve? What if this evolves? What if there's something, this idea, this seed planted in my head does develop into something great? I'm deciding to believe in that a whole lot more. than the negative side. And with that, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with myself for, number one, recognizing that there was a problem with me. Recognizing that I am the one who has been holding myself back. Not life, not situations, not the environment. The environment has done nothing. It's just my mindset has held me back quite a lot. So I need to change that. And to change that mindset, I need to unpack. I need to unpack the seed that has been planted in my head. I need to start understanding that the seed wouldn't have been planted in my head. This idea wouldn't have been planted in my head if it was not being planted on fertile soil. I am fertile soil, meaning I have all the resources needed to develop this idea, have all the resources needed to nurture this idea, to be something great, to be everything that I desire it to be everything that the universe desires it to be. This idea has been planted in my head because I am the vessel that will bring it to life. An idea is just an idea. It's lifeless. Nothing can happen with it, but it needs fertile ground. It needs a vessel so that it can grow, it can develop. And along the way, I'm also growing, I'm developing, I'm gaining my confidence. Self-doubt is no longer becoming a thing where that's weighing down on me. It's no longer something that's chronic. And the thing is that please bear in mind, when I say self-doubt can be a chronic disease, like I said, there's two sides to a coin. Self-doubt can be quite helpful at times because being overconfident in certain things can have a negative effect, basically. I just don't have the words, basically, but anything has two sides to it, and anything when overdone, being overly confident, being over anything that's too much, obviously will have a negative impact. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as you can be the healthiest human being, eat your greens, eat your whatever, but if you overdo it, if you overdo certain things, they will affect you in the long run. We constantly have to keep our feet planted. We need to keep grounded constantly. We need to center ourselves, bring ourselves towards ourselves, so that we don't get taken by everything, get taken by believing that we are above the situations, we are above the negative outcomes that can happen. We need to acknowledge and accept that yes, there is a possibility of the negativity, but we need to accept it. We need to accept the whole situation as a package deal. We cannot just take the positive and leave out the negative. That means that we are not balanced. There's no balance in the situation because we're only expecting positivity, we're only expecting greatness, we're only expecting, oh, that is amazing, peaches and roses. We're expecting greatness, but forgetting that there's always a negative side to everything. But accepting this and gelling these two together, you can never be disappointed in yourself. You can never feel bad for actually pursuing something, for pursuing an idea, pursuing a goal. You can never be bad. You can never feel bad for yourself. It can never weigh down on yourself when things don't work out the way you expected them to be, because you already went in with the mindset that there is that possibility. And as much as you work towards all that is positive, you still bear in mind that there is the negative aspects of it. So it helps us keep grounded. The negative aspects help us keep us grounded while we are, we are pursuing the greatness, and it prepares us for the negative what ifs. So with self-doubt, as much as I don't like it as much, but it definitely does allow me to think things through quite a lot. It does allow me to think things through, to actually make sure that whenever I decide to pursue something, whenever I decide to go for something, I've thought about it all. I thought about it all. I won't feel disappointed, maybe slightly, because obviously you'll always have the highest of highest expectations for whatever you put your energy in, but I'll feel better about myself, like, oh my gosh, I still went ahead and did it. I did that. That's me. Gosh. So yeah, man, that's just my take. That has been my reflection, is that self-doubt isn't all that negative, and I've really been focusing on the negativity of it. I've been forgetting to take it as a whole, as a package deal. So if you're going to take something from this, is that whatever it is, there's two sides to a coin: negative, positive. And the funny thing is that these are things that we know. We know, but somewhere along our life, along the line, along our path of existence, we forget it sometimes. We forget the fundamentals, we forget the basics. And I hope you will leave with the understanding that sometimes you need to go back to basics. You need to go back to basics. You need to go back to the root of situations. You need to unpack concepts that are bothering you, so that you can completely understand them, so that you can completely apply them, appropriately apply them in your own life, in your own experiences. As you become it. You literally become everything. You become the basics yourself. And then you grow from that. You grow, you expand. Ooh, guys, English never loved us. But anyways, you really do expand and evolve over time. So that's about it, guys. Just embrace situations, embrace yourself, embrace life to its fullest. That is the first reflection diary. Please stay tuned. Sounds crazy. Please just stay tuned for the next reflection diary. I'm gonna try to be very consistent. I like consistency, guys. It's a sickness, but I'm going to try for you guys. Anyways, bye. Oh,